Okay, welcome back. So Control C, Control V, and this is our 2.0. Let's click OK. And now what I'm going to do, we'll take the same example. So here we were talking about that how to start from the middle. Okay, let's say we need here these two words am. Okay, so you see that here what you have to do, you want to start from where? You want to start from A, correct? And then how many characters you want to pull it off? You want to extract how many characters? Total 2, right? Now how can you start from A? Tell me guys. This is for 0, this is first, and this is second. So that means here we should start from 2 and then the colon. You will write colon. From second character I will start, and then if I need M, then I have to say that I have to reach out to this third space, because the next parameter which I'm going to write here, that basically say up to 4. Up to 4 means 1 less than 4. Fourth position will not be counted, right? So that means I'm saying 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Up to 4. Up to 4 means actually 3. So you start from second index and you stop at third index. Remember, this is not the end point. You have to subtract 1 from it always when you do the calculation. Okay, this is called up to. So now when I run this, so whenever I change this module, always the first time I have to run this, I have to select this and I say that run string 2.0, because in the run I don't see that option here. Maybe I'm missing out here something, but let me just select this and say string 2.0. Okay, so you see that we should have here an answer am. Perfect, right? And now in the run I see here 2.0. Good. So you got the point, right? So it means the first parameter actually is the starting index, right? And then up to which index, which means that excluding that very index. Okay, so these are the things we should understand. Now there is a one more parameter, which is what? If I want to skip, okay, skip, or maybe you can say jump the positions or the values, whatever you want to, I mean, in whatever way uh, it is giving you understanding, you can go with that. Jumping the positions, what do I mean by that? See, let's start from I and let's go up till here, okay, but with a position of, with a gap of 1. So that means if I start from I, then I don't need the space, I need A, then I don't need the M, then I need space, then I don't need L, then I need A, then R, and then I, and then if you need G. So now what we have to do, we have to extract all this. For example, I am, and then let's say L, right? So that means you will start from 0. That's the first thing, right? So you will put this X and then start the script bracket. We will decide the position. So we want to start definitely from 0 because we want I, right? Then how many characters I need? So you have to count, right? So you see now I have to reach to E, because as I said, the second parameter is up to. If I say up to E, then only it will pick all this, correct? So this is 0, this is 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then 5, and then 6. So I say I have to actually go up to 6. But now this time what I'm saying, that what happens if you go and put here the 1, for example. Okay, now see this, I'm going to run this. You see here the results. Sorry, I'm very sorry actually, colon, because when you are referring to the positions, you have to use the this colon. Okay, see that I space M and L, right? So by default it's always 1. You don't have to write it. But what if I say 2? Now what will happen? Now see that. So when I run this, I get to see here. Let me comment this also. Let's run this again. So we see we have only I and A. Why? Because you see, I'm starting from I, then it is going to skip, it is going to start from the the second, actually the character. So this is going to be skipped, and then A is going to come, and then M is going to be skipped, right? And then the M is going to be skipped, and then it will pick space. So you don't you actually here, if you if you put the cursor here, you see here there is a space also coming, and after the space L is not going to be a part of it because we are jumping actually one character. Make sense, right? So if let's say I go and write here, let's say I want to go to up till 60, we know that's the total number of characters are less than 60, but let's say I just go and run it. See this now, what is happening, right? So it will skip always the one character. So after I there is space is not there, then A, then after A M is not there, then space, after then L is not there, then we have this E, and then after E we have R, and so on. So it's going up till this O, and afterwards, there's no syntax over here. Got the point? Anyways, this is, I was just telling you, but we don't have to write the 60 because the number of characters are not 60. So now you have understood the point, right? So we can go and extract these strings using these slicing and dicing approaches from any direction. In the next lecture now, I will teach you that how I can actually start from the reverse direction. Obviously that is also very important. Okay, so let us meet in the next lecture.